The Lynchburg Hornets Sports Network is proud to present non-conference Division III men's lacrosse action from Schellenberger Field on the campus of the University of Lynchburg. Hello again, lacrosse fans and One Nation. Kyle Haney coming to you on a beautiful Saturday afternoon, final Saturday of April. That means it's senior day fun here at the University of Lynchburg. We're going to get those festivities started in just a moment, and we'll put our cameras on the senior day fun, the announcements there. We get to honor 8 seniors today. We'll talk about those guys, and you'll hear a little bit of our public address man, Tim LaDuca, who will be handling those senior day reads. Yeah, there's a good look at the guys concluding the warm-ups, and we'll get into the senior day introductions here in just a moment. So we'll step aside for a bit, then we'll come back. We'll talk some lacrosse. We think we've got a pretty good game set for today. Lynchburg 11-5 hosting St. Mary's College of Maryland. The Seahawks are also 11-5, so it should be good competition here. We are looking forward to it. Hope you are too. We'll be back in just a minute. Enjoy the senior day festivities here, and then we'll meet you in the middle for the face-off in just a minute.
Howdy, folks. Welcome to Lynchburg, Virginia, and Schellenberger Field on the campus of the University of Lynchburg for this afternoon's NCAA men's lacrosse game featuring the visiting Seahawks of St. Mary's College of Maryland and your Lynchburg Hornets. A reminder, the NCAA, the Old Dominion Athletic Conference, and University of Lynchburg ask all participants to promote good sportsmanship at all athletic events. Remember, a positive sporting environment starts with you. Fans, today is a special day for the Lynchburg men's lacrosse team. The Hornets are honoring their 8 seniors that have accounted for 59 wins over the last 4 years, including 2 ODAC championships, 3 berths into the NCAA tournament, 4 wins in the NCAA tournament, and 2 trips to the NCAA quarterfinals. Let's meet the Lynchburg men's lacrosse graduating class of 2024. Our first senior is number 2, Grant Voigt, from Phoenix, Maryland. Grant is joined by his parents, Joyce and Carl, and his brother, Garrett. Grant will be graduating with a major in business administration and criminology. Ladies and gentlemen, Grant Voigt. Our next senior is number 6, Steve Ulrichs. Steve is from Richmond, Virginia, and joined by his father, Clem, and brother, Nick. Steve is graduating with Westover honors and with a major in criminology and minors in sociology and forensics. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Ulrichs. Next up, number 9, Dom Zingo. Dom is from Lutherville, Maryland, and is joined by his parents, Libby and Dominic. And he will be graduating with a degree in business administration and a minor in marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, number 9, Dom Zingo. Number 10, Jake Rust. Jake is from Windham, New Hampshire, and is joined by his parents, Donna and Scott, his brother Noah, his grandfather Richard, and his grandparents Anthony and Joan Lazaro, his Aunt Michelle, and his Uncle Miles. Jake is graduating with a major in business administration and minors in sports management and marketing. He is a 2023 All-ODAC First Team and 2023 USILA Third Team All-American. He plans to continue his education at Lynchburg for grad school. Ladies and gentlemen, Jake Rust. Next up, number 12, Will Scheimer. Will is from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and joined by his parents, Denise and Chip. He is graduating with a major in business administration and a minor in sports management. Will has also earned a spot on the dean's list. Ladies and gentlemen, Will Scheimer. Next up, number 20, Zach Phillips. Zach is from Depula, Georgia, and joined by his mother, Kate, and sister, Grace. Graduating with a major in accounting, Zach was named a Myrtle Bell Lane Scholar. He will pursue an MBA at Lynchburg before going on to join Grant Thornton in Atlanta. Ladies and gentlemen, Zach Phillips.
I'll see you in a minute.
Next up, number 46, Owen Hacker. Owen is from Carlisle, Pennsylvania, and joined by his parents, Amy and Dan. He will be graduating with a major in business administration and a minor in leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, number 46, Owen Hacker. Our next senior is number 56, Mikey Krause. Mikey is from Portland, Oregon, and is joined by his father, Ed, and mother, Susan, and his aunt, Koniko, and his cousins, Amy and Daniel Brenner. Mikey is graduating with a major in psychology with a minor in marketing. He's been recognized twice as an All-ODAC athlete and will pursue a graduate degree at Lynchburg and will continue to play lacrosse here for the Hornets next season. Ladies and gentlemen, Mikey Krause. Let's have one more round of applause for the Lynchburg graduating class of 2024.
All right, you heard it there, lacrosse fans, our 2024 seniors, 8 of them, Grant Voigt, Steve Ulrichs, Dom Zingo, Jake Rust, Will Schimmer, Zach Phillips, Owen Hacker, and Mikey Krause. Really cool stuff and all part of the fun, part of the experience here at the University of Lynchburg. And it also means if you're at senior day, that means that tournament time and playoff lacrosse is right around the corner. So we'll be talking about that. There are some ODAC games today, so don't know exactly who Lynchburg's going to play, but they've locked up that 2 seed. So they'll get a bye into the semifinals, and then it becomes slightly more complicated from there because some other teams have to win, and then Lynchburg will be hosting one of those. But yes, we will discuss. We'll discuss today's ball game. St. Mary's College of Maryland. The Seahawks are 11-5. They're undefeated in the United East Conference. They've got their conference semifinals coming up this Tuesday, April 30th. So they'll be looking forward to that. And they'll be looking for a good test from Lynchburg today. Lynchburg is 5-1 at Shelley. They've won 5 in a row, and they have won 8 of their last 9. Last time the Lynchburg Hornets tasted defeat, that was against Washington and Lee on Saturday, April the 6th. And Lynchburg started the season 3-4. It was one of those starts that maybe slow, maybe not exactly what you want. Some great competition in there. Of course, the standard always high from Coach Steve Kudelka. But it really seems like Lynchburg is playing their best ball towards the end of the season, which is what every coach preaches. And we'll see if that continues today in this non-conference matchup here between St. Mary's, the Seahawks taking on the Hornets. We've got some statistical analysis, some numbers to run for you. There you go. St. Mary's over 17 goals per game, and they keep opponents under 9. Lynchburg defensively right at 9. Of course, that Lynchburg defense anchored by Tyler Hadley. Between the pipes, you've got Dom Zingo, Henry Merendon, Darren Palma on that back line defensively that are so solid. They've all got double-digit caused turnovers. Ulrichs and Mahoney have 9 caused turnovers apiece, so it's a real team effort, much like Lynchburg's scoring. So balanced. You've got 5 players that have 20-plus goals. St. Mary's scoring is good, but it's a little bit top-heavy, featuring number 15, Joshua Martell. He's got 55 goals on the season. It's 55 on 102 shots, so he's an efficient scorer as well. So you got some things to watch for there. Lynchburg will have a key player to try to shut down. They've been doing that a lot this year. We'll see if they can do it again. National anthem time here from Schellenberger Field. We'll step aside and bring it back for the start between St. Mary's and Lynchburg. It's on the way shortly. All right, Lacrosse fans, the pregame introductions are finished, and we're set for the first face-off between Lynchburg and St. Mary's. Lynchburg 11-5. They're 5-1 at Shelley. St. Mary's is 11-5. They've lost 2 out of their last 3, a game against Salisbury in there, but 4-1 away from home for St. Mary's. So they will be up to the challenge today for sure. You can see St. Mary's in the yellow helmet, blue jersey with the white numbers, white shorts today for the Seahawks. Lynchburg in the home whites, black hat, black shorts. Lynchburg coached by Steve Kadelka. And the legend continues here. He coaches like a young coach. He's still got all the energy and the liveliness that you would expect from Coach K as the goalies head to the cages. Big roar from the Lynchburg sideline. Good crowd today, as you might expect for Senior Day. St. Mary's is coached by Jason Childs in his 9th season. He's got 90-plus collegiate wins. Just one NCAA appearance at St. Mary's. He is a Baltimore native. And these two teams met last year. Lynchburg won that 14-5, got off to a great start. Then foot kind of came off the accelerator a little bit. Lynchburg will get the opening face-off win there as Mikey Krause hustles off, the senior from Oregon, celebrated earlier amongst the other 7 seniors. And there's the 5th years and the grad students as well. We could talk about them some today. Lynchburg in the offensive zone to open things up here on this beautiful Saturday in late April. Goes behind the net. Hastings had it briefly. Now it looks like Jake Rust back there. Hop, skip, and a jump. He'll pass back to Hastings, looking around, active, ready to operate. Checking out the defensive alignment there from St. Mary's. Loose ball picked up by Dylan Wolf. Wolf's got a ground ball already in this one. Spencer Vandenberg with a touch. Lynchburg with the A team out there offensively to start. Speaking of A, it's the A-plus man, Riley Mitchell. Stick dodge and then a rip from down low. That skips away off the netting. Lynchburg will maintain control. Left high slot, another shot. Good save there in net. Believe it was. We'll figure out the goalie here in just a moment for St. Mary's, but that was a good stop. Good little defensive stand there, I thought. Big hack from Finn Schmidt as he went by, but couldn't jar the ball free. Here comes St. Mary's with their first offensive possession. Keegan Price had it. He's the assist leader. Watch for him. He has a boatload of them, 42 on the season. That was Price there, left sideline in front of the Lynchburg bench. Now bouncing around, looking to get active, number 26, Jake Levy. Over to the right side. Long run around the net here from looked to be Adam Martin. Now it's number 32, Johnny McGrain. McGrain trying to side quest his way in there. Cut off nicely by some stingy defense from Lynchburg. It was Luke Meadows back there pushing him behind the net. Dom Zingo giving chase on the left side. Now it's another long run there that Lynchburg is ready for. Shot clock down to 8. St. Mary's got to get something off. Price looking around, tries to wheel, turns over the other shoulder, fires, saved by Hadley. This ball is loose. Scramble for it. Good effort there at the end of the play by number 32, Johnny McGrain, to just save it back in, throw it over his head. Didn't result in a possession, but you got to love the enthusiasm there from Johnny McGrain. So here goes Lynchburg's second time in the offensive zone. Riley Mitchell looking around. Now he'll look to get downhill, turns to the right. Pop passing there. Vandenberg tried to shoot it over on a short one to Riley Hastings. That's actually off the target and a turnover. Goalie is Cullen McKay for St. Mary's. Cullen McKay with a very nice save early in this game. Here comes St. Mary's, their second trip to the offensive zone. Drew Goldscheider has it. Now it's back to Price. He had 14 assists in a game last season against Wells. Price has 66 last year and 114 in the career. There's a little strip search takeaway. Ian McCarthy on the move. Lost it. Lynchburg will maintain possession. This is number 27, Finn Schmidt. That'll back away with the ball. Whistles blow. Might have been too many on. St. Mary's ball, though. Brendan Connolly will get things started defensively, and then he and Cullen McKay will play a little pitch and catch back there before it finally crosses midfield. Here comes number 99, Billy Higgins. Higgins facing the tough Lynchburg defense in the white shirts, black helmets to go along with the black shorts. Here comes number 25, Drew Goldscheider. Looking for somewhere to go, may shoot. Nice job by Lynchburg to bring the double. They collapsed. That was Darren Palmo that I really thought did the dirty work on that one. Palmo's going to hustle off. He should get plenty of high fives as he walks around the bench to get some refreshments. Here's Dylan Wolf. Wolf will sprint to the middle. Now look around. Flips it over to Riley Mitchell. Mitchell will take his time. We've got 10:25 left to play in the first period. Still no score here between Lynchburg and St. Mary's. Riley Mitchell gets it back. Feeds it on the move to Jake Rust. Catch and shoot and count it. Jake Rust just came right down Main Street. Mitchell got it to him in a good spot, and it didn't take long for him to just crank one through. Lynchburg leads 1-0. Jake Rust, watch that. Excellent setup. He took some contact there as number 13, Brandon Dobkowski, stepped in front, but it was too late. Jake Rust scores. Rust is on the board. He'll be looking for multi-goal game number 11 now. He's got 10 of those. Jake Rust, 2023 ODAC first teamer. He's got Lynchburg an early lead. Physical stuff there. That will go against Lynchburg. Hornets started strong against Shenandoah on Wednesday, 15-11. Lynchburg won that game. Lynchburg was up 14-1 at halftime. And then Shenandoah with a good second half. Lynchburg ends up winning the ball game 15-11. So here we go. Hornets cover the offensive zone again. Downhill move from the right side by Nate Hochrein. Now it's over to number 32, Aiden Doyle. Johnny McGrain, actually, number 32. McGrain's got it again. It's a big shot that might have hit the back of a Lynchburg defender. Steve Ulrichs. I think he turned his back to that big bomb from number 26, Jake Levy. St. Mary's. Shenandoah was on Wednesday. Hadley deflects one, and then he's got to sprint it down before the defender got to him. Great job by Tyler Hadley to get active. It's one of the things he's so good at. He's great between the pipes, but very mobile. He'll go around and get the loose balls. He'll get very active. He's one of the more mobile tendies you're going to find. Finn Schmidt runs through a couple long poles, whacking at the body. We're down to 9:05 left to play in the first period. It's Lynchburg 1-0. Number 2, Grant Voigt, senior Grant Voigt, looking to get activated. Now he'll pass to Liam Holman. Holman with a little shoulder head fake. Swings it over left side. Lynchburg in their motion with 8:42 left to play in the first period. Behind the net now. Cole Apparandi. Stick dodge brought it over the helmet of the defender. Now it's Grant Voigt back up top. St. Mary's defense solid so far. They've given up the one, but they seem to be pretty tight in front of the net here. This ball's loose. Lynchburg will maintain possession. Good pickup and spin by Finn Schmidt. Down to 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Lynchburg will lose this one. Garrett Broadfuhrer out of there, but he has lost the ball. Schmidt going after it. It's a scrum, brief little wrestling match. Finn Schmidt running around. It's like a game of tag out of the schoolyard. Now Finn Schmidt will back away, take some pressure out of that. St. Mary's will take the opportunity to get the defense configured again. Fresh shot clock for Lynchburg. Physical, hard-nosed defending over there. Left goal line extended. Now Liam Holman will sprint in. Stutter step. Good feed right in front, but the momentum on the run there from Riley Hastings, he couldn't get a shot off. Right idea from Holman to Hastings. The defense had a hand in forcing him away from the net as well. Good catch and shoot, snap pass, and then snap shot from Grant Voigt, but it's high. Lynchburg's got 38 left on the shot clock. They lead 1-0, 7:15 in the first quarter. It was kind of a wild one there. Really wasn't that close from Riley Hastings. Lynchburg still maintains the possession, deflection in there. They'll get reset. Finn Schmidt over to the left side for Voigt. He wants to run the middle. Bounce shot, and it goes in. Grant Voigt, the senior, is on the board. Goal number 32 in his career. He had 1 goal and 1 assist against Shenandoah. Watch him using the bounce right there perfectly. takes the release from the stick up high. Ball bounces midway between he and the goal, so that takes it up to the top shelf again, making it very difficult for the goalkeeper to track that one and save it. 2-0. That's precision from Grant Voigt, using the brand new turf at Shelley to his advantage. Really well played. Good face-off win there. Number 20, Matteo Cicerello. And he did a bit of weaving through traffic. Cicerello's good on the season. 63% face-off win percentage for Matteo Cicerello. Haven't seen number 15, Joshua Martell, just yet. 55 goals on the season for him. Good hard-nosed defending right there. Gabe Menchaca, Darren Palma, and then also Ian McCarthy, Steve Ulrichs. Looked like they were all back there. Seahawks ball with 6:20 left to play in the first period. They trail 2-0. Some really good defensive work from both squads today. Price trying to deal the cards from behind. He was looking for the high-scoring man, Joshua Martell, but that's a turnover. Lynchburg, transition game, fast break, looking to take advantage. Hastings will run around, feeds it right in front. What a save. Cullen McKay, he had his back to the wall right there. He kept that one out of the netting. Now maybe a transition game play coming for the Seahawks. They'll tap the brakes and set up a more traditional offense, though. New personnel hustling on. So number 15, Joshua Martell, 55 goals on the season. He had 42 last year. He's a sophomore. He scored in every game. We've seen him really not be a factor just yet. And this was a theme against Shenandoah Wednesday. Lynchburg defensively, they can just really take your best away, force you to go to some other players. Looks like right now Martell being covered by number 1 Riley Mitchell back there, playing some defense. Oh, that one will sneak through, though. It wasn't 15 Joshua Martell. It looked like it was number 25 Drew Goldscheider. Drew Goldscheider, a junior from Pikesville, Maryland. Yeah, really nice to keep the body control, get that thing on target as he's going to the ground. Shutout gone for Lynchburg defensively. And it's a 2-1 ball game now. St. Mary's on the board there. Drew Goldscheider, 6'1", 225. That helps. You can handle some of that rugged Lynchburg defense with that big frame. Don't get knocked around as easily. You can give a little bit back as well. Play that physical, rough brand of lacrosse when you need to. Pretty impressive. Riley Mitchell will cross midfield and get it now. Long pass from left to right to Dylan Wolf. Wolf looking around. Feeds it back to Finn Schmidt. Schmidt thought about getting downhill, then taps the brakes, uses reverse, and sends it behind the net. Riley Mitchell left side. He'll work to center, angling in. Now running laterally across the field. Good on-target pass to Riley Hastings. Hastings' high shot was snared out of the sky by Cullen McKay. McKay saved some tough ones. He's let 2 in. Got to feel pretty good about his work today. Cullen McKay is a junior. 2-1 ball game with just over 4 to play in the opening period. Lynchburg has been great in quarter 1 this season. They've outscored opponents 73-20 in the first period. 73-20. And that's one we talked about on Wednesday, because all coaches tell the players, hey, let's start fast. We want to come out strong. Every sport, really, that gets mentioned. Almost every single game. But the fact that Lynchburg has that number, oh, hang on, we are tied now, 2-2. Big crank from Declan Horton. Declan Horton with a really nice shot over there from the right side of the goal. Knotted up, deuces apiece between the Seahawks and the Hornets. Declan Horton had a lot of room. It was number 43, Kyler Mahoney, that was trying to get in the windshield there, but just not quite in time. I don't know that it was just a complete blown coverage, blown assignment from Lynchburg defensively. Looks like it's going to be another face-off win. Mateo Cicerello. He's tough in the middle there. Lynchburg looks like they sent Riley Frankel at him that time. Frankel could not come away with the face-off. Long pass to number 99, Billy Higgins, who's just on the field. Higgins will run the middle now. Feeds left side to Goldscheider. Goldscheider and Horton have the goals for St. Mary's. Their leading scorer, Josh Martell, has not gotten in the books yet. Don't even think he's had a shot just yet. Martell's going to run around an off-the-ball screen, looking to get lost between two teammates, while the action on the ball is pretty fierce. Darren Palma. That's just a great sequence right there from Darren Palma. You got to love that. Really, he was on an island over there on the left side, just getting tougher than the opponent on that occasion. Darren Palma, not just toughness, too. He's got the skills. Here's Liam Holman, sashaying his way over there on the left sideline. Fakes a pass. He'll just carry the pizza a little bit now, sprinting off a screen himself. Liam Holman tried to sneak one in. It's wide. 2:23 left to play in the first period. It's a 2-2 ball game. 2 unanswered at the moment for the Seahawks, the visitors from St. Mary's, Maryland. Good one-on-one action right there as Grant Voigt ran into a little cross check. Number 38, Alex Clyde. He's physical. He's wielding that stick like a weapon. See if he goes to it again. Holman got around him, and he got around the keeper, too. Liam Holman moving to his left and scoring. The freshman from Towson, Maryland, is on the board for Lynchburg, and the Hornets have the lead again. Nice shot right there. Room in the middle for Liam Holman, and he takes advantage. Liam Holman now, that is 11 points in 12 games. Really been playing so much better here in the month of April. He has been exciting to watch, an exciting addition to this squad. A freshman, he is fitting right in. Lynchburg will get a face-off win here. Riley Mitchell will get things going. Now tossing right side to Dylan Wolf. Wolf will flip it down the line to Finn Schmidt. Behind the net it goes to Riley Hastings. Now it's back to Riley Mitchell. Fast feet, looking to get downhill. Thought about a shot. Lost the ball. Battle for it here. Still free. Turnover. Good pickup by the Seahawks. They want to run. Transition game coming here. That was number 10, Jeremy Heath, that got things started. Big crank that got partially blocked. Good save by Riley Hastings. Oh, there's a bad pass. Didn't get the clean release on that. Look at Tyler Hadley go. That's T-Had again with that footwork. So mobile back there. He is not shy. When he sees a loose ball, he'll go get it. He doesn't have to just stay at home in front of the net the entire time. Whistles blow. I think they got Lynchburg again for an offside. Somebody came over, it looked like. So here we go. St. Mary's with a chance to equalize as time is running out in the first period. Lynchburg leading 3-2. They went up 2-0. Seahawks scored twice. Now Lynchburg back on top by 1. Behind the net it goes to Price. Back to Johnny McGrain. McGrain faking right, running left. Left goal line extended. Long pass. And there you go. Long pass leads to a turnover. Lynchburg has 12.7. See if they try to get one off or content just to let the first period run out maybe. Got to hustle if they do want to shoot. Down to 5. Yeah, looks like you got something coming here. They had a lot of screeners in front. It was a tough windshield to look through for the goalie, but it never made it that far on a long shot by Dylan Wolf. So we've got one in the books. Lynchburg leads 3-2 after one period at Schellenberger Field. We are broadcasting live on the Lynchburg Hornets Sports Network.
physical therapist probably starting about halfway through college. I love the concept that exercise is medicine. We're starting to discover that exercise really can remedy many of the things that we thought that only surgery or only drugs could remedy in the past. When the student comes here, it's because we believe in them, it's because we want them here, it's because we believe they'll be successful. The faculty here are devoted to their development, not only academically but also professionally. We're not so inundated with things that we don't have time to make students one of our highest priorities. We have your back. We're gonna help you through that. If you're willing to work, then we're willing to put the work into it and the effort to help you succeed.
Lynchburg leads 3-2 after one period of play. Grant Voigt excited for Lynchburg. He got on the board. Then Liam Holman got one. Jake Rust had the really good one to begin where he caught on the move and flinged it by the goalie Cullen McKay. Lynchburg on top 3-2. Some stats. Lynchburg 3 goals on 11 shots. St. Mary's, it's 2 on 9. Each team has 1 assist apiece. Ground balls are knotted up 11-11, exactly even there. Lynchburg perfect on the clears. St. Mary's 6 of 7 in that department. And the face-offs in the first period were split evenly, 3-3. Lynchburg has 2 caused turnovers to 1 from St. Mary's. Teams switch ends. Lynchburg shooting on the cage, 2 hour left. That's the one closest to Turner Gymnasium here at Schellenberger Field. We're so glad you are tuned in wherever you are at this final Saturday of April. Senior day here at Lynchburg. Had so much fun with that pregame. Riley Mitchell had some space. Double was coming. He opted to pass away from it. Behind the net now for Lynchburg. Wrap around from Riley Hastings. Oh, man. Another great save from Cullen McKay. McKay's been outstanding, I think. Riley Hastings, he took flight there. A little rise and fire shot, but couldn't get it by Cullen McKay. So goalie play has been really good for both teams. McKay with more saves. Tyler Hadley really working well to pick up some ground balls. So mobile, so active. Deflection in front. Window was closed that time. Watch out, though, because St. Mary's may have an opportunity here still. It's a battle for that. Nice job to scoop it up just in time by Johnny McGrain. It was number 88, Quentin Hatfield, that was really getting after it. Hatfield's out for a sub here. And St. Mary's will set up some offense. Number 19, Nate Hochman with the ball. He'll flip it to number 26, Jake Levy. Levy looking around. Going to work on a defender. Nice job by Kyler Mahoney to try to put the shoulders and the helmet into him. Just trying to drive by him there. There's a nice one. That is number 19, Nate Hochman Jr. Turned the corner nicely and fired low. Excellent shot. Yeah, got through the 5-hole there on Tyler Hadley. He will not like that. Looked like it kissed his right calf. That was as it was going into the net as well. That'll be a reminder for him, and not the kind Tyler Hadley wanted. Tie ball game, 3-3. We have a back-and-forth affair. 4 saves for Cullen McKay. 4 saves. Percentage is 57% right now. 2 saves for Tyler Hadley. He is right at 50%. Lynchburg ball after another face-off win. Hornets in the home, whites with the black helmet. St. Mary's, dark blue, yellow and white trim to go along with a bright yellow cap. It's a good look for the Seahawks. Feisty stuff there from Dylan Wolf. Good stick handling. Try to get around. Here's Jake Russ. Scored the 1 goal, but hasn't touched it much since then. Tried to slip a low one by Cullen McKay off the net. Lynchburg will maintain the possession. A full 40 still on the shot clock. Rust looking around. Lost the footing. Gets back up quickly. Still with the ball in net. Then he lost it, recaptured, feeds it. Oh, and a nice little slap down goal. Spencer Vandenberg. What a pass from Jake Rust. Rust really set this up nicely. And then Spencer Vandenberg just kind of paddles this one down into the net. Watch it here. Nice targeting there from Rust. Got it over defenders. Really, really difficult for the goalie. Cullen McKay's been solid, but a setup like that, it doesn't matter how good you are. You've got to turn a full 180 degrees right there as a goalie. You'll see a lot of those goalies try to keep the shoulders square with the goal line, so the turn is more like 45 or 90 degrees on a play like that. But that's really great. That's why those behind the net attacks, that's why attacking from X is so much value. You get the goalie having to turn in so many directions, and the other defenders as well. They're a part of the equation. Lynchburg, 4-3, the advantage right now. A violation from St. Mary's. Lynchburg could go up 2 again right here. Spencer Vandenberg has the ball. He just scored a goal. Lynchburg 4 goals, 4 different goal scorers. This man Grant Voigt has one. He'll run off the pick. Now retreat away, and Lynchburg will set something else up with 11:20 left to play in quarter number 2. Dom Zingo, Henry Merendon still patrolling the back line. Looked like Merendon was running back off the sideline, but he's in now. Here's Grant Voigt. Looking to dodge. First right, now left, now shooting and scoring. Number 2 has got to. Grant Voigt finds the back of the net again. Beating Cullen McKay. Putting one in the cage for Lynchburg. And they're up 5-3. This matches the biggest lead of the game so far for Lynchburg. Grant Voigt, career goal number 33. Seniors doing it. We've got a timeout on the field. We'll step aside and catch our breath and bring it back. Lynchburg 5, St. Mary's College of Maryland 3 on the Lynchburg Hornets Sports Network.
Celebrate the soggy shoes and the slow starts. Celebrate the lessons learned along the way. These are the wins. Not the shiny, nail-biting kind. These are the last a lifetime kind.
Grant Voigt becomes the first Lynchburg Hornet with multiple goals. The senior from Phoenix, Maryland, has 2. And I mentioned this season, he just seems to be playing better and better as the year goes on. Scored once against Shenandoah on Wednesday, 1 assist there as well. Getting more looks, getting more touches, seems to be gaining more confidence. Never been a guy that's been short on skill. Grant Voigt fits right in with all these other great goal scorers. Lynchburg has 5 with 20-plus this season. Spencer Vandenberg has 22. Finn Schmidt has 22. Jake Rust has 38. Dylan Wolf, 31. Riley Hastings, 27, for a Lynchburg attack that is so well-rounded. You cannot key on any one person. Good shot at the face-off circle there from our camera ops, and a good face-off win from Mikey Kraus. Kraus hustles off. Rust and Mitchell on. Long pass from Hadley. Dangerous. Let's see if Lynchburg can maintain possession. They cannot. Like the idea from Tyler Hadley. And passing is so interesting, isn't it? Because the ball will always move faster than the feet. You have to pass. And that's in all sports when you think about it. And long passes will move the ball quicker. They'll stretch the defense, give you more gaps, more holes. But those long passes are harder to be accurate. And it's in the air more, so the defense has more time for an interception, a steal, a takeaway. So there's the rub right there between passing. You got to have probably, I think the best teams have that mix of of short, intermediate, and long passing. And Lynchburg has that. And it's one from Tyler Hadley. If he completes that right there, it probably sets up a really good goal-scoring opportunity. No opportunities there for St. Mary's as Kyler Mahoney takes one away. Great job by Mahoney. Hadley again, a little bit more conservative this time with a short one to Henry Merendon. Back to Hadley. Hadley will deal the cards, lobs it over a defense there. Now Lynchburg will get it set up from the high right point. Number 55, Dylan Wolf, off a screen. There's a pass that got away from Finn Schmidt. Turnover again for Lynchburg. And that one was a shorter range pass. Again, it doesn't mean they're all going to be perfect, especially when you got a pressuring defense. Fast break coming. What a save by Hadley. Let's see if he's got to catch another one. Rebound came right to Marcus Coleman for St. Mary's. Now it's number 30, Austin Bombs, who will sprint around the net. Here comes number 38, Alex Clyde, back in the mix. Number 6, Declan Horton, skipping around. He has a goal. St. Mary's has 3, but they trail by 2. Horton, that feed was knocked away. Give it to Steve Ulrichs. Lynchburg defensively has been rock solid, I think. Few little breakdowns, but not many. Voigt comes off the sideline to catch the pass from Tyler Hadley. Voigt full speed right to midfield in front of our shot clock. And now it's over right sideline. Good student section over there in lanes 1 and 2 of the track here at Schellenberger. Enjoying themselves on a beautiful Saturday in April. Grant Voigt again. Already has 2. Probably looking for his first hat trick of the year. Why waste time? We got 8 minutes left to play in the first half. Lynchburg leading 5-3. Grant Voigt got to full speed. Now he'll throttle back to third gear. Heads to the X to get an offensive sequence started. Watch for Vandenberg on that right post. They go to Vandenberg. Now he's looking around. Wants to pass. Still has it. Vandenberg with the ball, feeds Voigt. Voigt thought about cranking one over the shoulder, but instead they go in front, and it's Cole Apparandi with a goal. Excellent ball movement and man movement from Lynchburg. They used the combination of the passing and the footwork, and there you go. Apparandi with a very nice shot. Give Grant Voigt the assist. And now Lynchburg feeling more comfortable with a 3-goal advantage. Goal number 8 of the season for Cole Apparandi. Wow. Again, just so many guys can beat you on this Lynchburg team. The leading goal scorer for St. Mary's has been basically absent thanks to some really good Lynchburg defense. That's Joshua Martell, 55 goals this season, 42 last year. He was the Conference Rookie of the Year last season. He's scored in every game, but he has not scored yet. Martell's got multiple in 13 of 16 for St. Mary's this season. This was a similar situation that happened with Shenandoah, where they could not get their leading goal scorer involved until very late in the second half. So let's see how St. Mary's addresses that issue. Sometimes some coaches will say if they're going to take away our best and really commit to him, we'll get other people involved. Back to great teams have that balance, I think. And that's what the Seahawks are trying to find right now. The defense has just been so good from Lynchburg. Darren Palma with another one. Absolute thievery, burglary there to take that ball away. Lynchburg with a chance to really pile on now, potentially. They lead by 3, 6:40 left to play in the first half. Hornets have coughed it up themselves. Just looked to be a clean interception there from number 10, Jeremy Heath. Oh, whistles blow. That was almost a sure goal for St. Mary's, but they're offside there. And that goal will not count. The whistles blew. That was Joshua Martell that I think was actually going to get active and score his first goal, but not now. 6-3, Lynchburg lead holds after a turnover in their offensive zone. Jake Rust will hop around. He has 1 goal. Here comes Riley Hastings. Hastings on the sprint, moving left to right. Finn Schmidt now will work back to middle. Around the horn it goes back to Jake Rust, left side. Jake Rust looking to get some room to operate. Clangs one off the top post, I think. Top bar there. 5:47 left to play in the first half. Lynchburg 6, St. Mary's 3. Both teams come in with an 11-5 record. St. Mary's undefeated in the United East Conference. Great setup again. Riley Hastings had room on the left side. Missed the target. Lynchburg will reset. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Not a factor right now. There you go. Downhill, step down shot. And it's another goal for Lynchburg. It's Dylan Wolf.
Scored by number 55.
Yeah, number 55. The Wolf of Lakeside strikes again. Too much room here for Dylan Wolf. He's on the board. And Lynchburg now leading 7-3. It was Dylan Wolf. Dylan Wolf, 2 goals on 3 shots last game and 1 assist. And now he's on the board. Lynchburg, 7 goals from 6 different goal scorers. Grant Voigt has 2. Lynchburg, another face-off win. They can really start to pile on now. You sense that the Seahawks are on their heels a bit. Struggling to find traction at the moment. Colby Haug in the game. He'll work behind the net. Lynchburg will set it up from there. Hastings, snap pass to the middle for Brody Mason. Mason wants to crank, and he will score. Brody Mason becomes the 7th Hornet to net a goal. And there is a timeout on the field as it's all Lynchburg in the second quarter. Most recent one from Brody Mason. Lynchburg leads St. Mary's 8-3 on LHSN.
Being a part of the different activities and organizations that I've been a part of, I'm actually able to see myself where I'm like, hey, I actually can make a change. I'm one person that can make a difference.
Division III has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
It's not just about basketball, or it's not just about school. It's about developing yourself as a person altogether.
Lynchburg taking control of the ball game here in the second period. Brody Mason, freshman from Durham, North Carolina, scores with 4:46 left to play. In half number 1, Lynchburg 8, St. Mary's 3. Brody Mason has now scored 6 on the season, 6 times for Brody Mason. And Lynchburg really looking sharp at the moment. It's a good first quarter, a 3-2 first quarter. Lynchburg led by 1. This is the biggest lead of the game for Lynchburg. And we're up 2-0 early. St. Mary's bounced back with a couple goals. And then Lynchburg, since then, has really been pouring it on. It means it's a Lynchburg lead at 5 right now. That, again, feels pretty comfortable. Game not over. Seahawks take the timeout. I think that was momentum-based from their coach, Jason Childs, but maybe some tactical adjustments as well, maybe some personnel adjustments for St. Mary's. We'll see going forward here, but Lynchburg in a pretty good spot as the first half starts coming to a close. Gavin McKay, number 22. Oh, what a stick dodge there, and he just found himself right on the doorstep. That was pretty easy to push into the upper right corner. Outstanding work with the stick handling and the footwork. Watch this. Splits the double right over the top of Kyler Mahoney. And that's a goal. All the credit in the world right there on a very, very nice goal. So there you go. Seahawks, timeout pays off. Feels like it was well placed there for Gavin McKay. That's goal number 8 on the season. St. Mary's ball again. A chance for the Seahawks to find some traction after that timeout. It doesn't always work that way for a coach. And the other teams get the timeout as well. They can make adjustments too and work on things, change something up. But maybe it was the right move by Jason Childs there to try to stall out some of that momentum. Turnover there, Reese Small was trying to get going on offense and went back on the other side of midfield. So Lynchburg will take over. 3:27 left to play in the second period. Dylan Wolf has one today. Dylan Wolf has multiple goals in 4 straight games and multiple goals 11 times this season. Riley Mitchell turns the corner. Back to Wolf. He'll back away. Jake Rust going to saunter right down Main Street. Spin move. Rust firing. Off the mark. In the back netting there. Lynchburg will reset it. 3 minutes exactly left to play here in half number 1. There's 40 on the shot clock now for Lynchburg. They have, I think, let one shot clock get under 10 seconds today, but for the most part, the shots have been coming early and often, fast and furious. Jake Russ will pick up a loose ball, flips it up ahead to Riley Mitchell. Mitchell looking around. Mitchell nearly slipped. Good body control there. Just planted that right foot in the ground to stay afloat. Dylan Wolf, deflection, I think, but it's in the back of the net. Dylan Wolf will have multiple games, the 5th straight ball game in a row. Dylan Wolf has scored multiple, 5 in a row. It may not have been a deflection. It just might have just been the bounce shot there from Dylan Wolf. There's the celebration. He's feeling good. Rest of the team feeling it as well. As Lynchburg establishing some order to the proceedings here, upping the lead back to 9-4. 9-4, Lynchburg's advantage back to 5 with 2:28 left to play in the first half. Kraus in the face-off circle. Looked like Matteo Cicerelli went early. That's a face-off win for Lynchburg and a chance to get into double-digit goals here. Wednesday, Lynchburg led 14-1 at halftime against Shenandoah. Probably don't have time to get to 14, but a nice psychological hurdle to clear if you can get double-digit goals in the first half. Grant Voigt just on impulse power. Now he'll speed up a little bit, wrap around maybe, back to the goal, looking over the shoulder. He'll pass. Voigt gets it right back. Grant Voigt's going to try to deal the cards again. Got it to Cole Apparandi. Mishandle, fighting through a rugged double team there. Good stuff from Marcus Coleman. Apparandi's got it back. Coleman's going to size him up. Marcus Coleman's trying to shake off something from that little encounter. And there's another timeout on the field. Lynchburg will take time with 1:42 left to play in the second period. Hornets lead the Seahawks 9-4 on LHSN.
Football has taught me a lot throughout my life. It's definitely had a huge imprint on who I am as a person. Competing at a Division III level created that opportunity for me to go to college. Not only was I the first one in my family to graduate college, but I was really the first one to even go. Being the first one, I'm breaking that cycle, and now that I've graduated, I'm not sure what's the next step, but I know I have a lot of doors open. And a lot of those are open because I played football and ran track here at Otterbein.
Here we go. We're pumping it up at Schellenberger Field and on the Lynchburg Hornets Sports Network. Another reminder to sign up for the email alerts and all the social media stuff. Get the best content in the game with LHSN, the entire crew working tirelessly, and our team today is outstanding. We still have members of our team who prefer to remain anonymous, but we'll get to some maybe later on. Mention a good crowd today, having some fun in the parking lot there for the Senior Day festivities. We know we've got a bunch of folks watching. Lynchburg has won 5 in a row. They've won 8 out of their last 9. Lynchburg 5-1 at home. They will be getting a home game in the Old Dominion Athletic Conference tournament. We're looking forward to that. More details forthcoming on that as this game goes on. Let's get to halftime first, at least. Hornets took a timeout. See if there's any changes here. A lot of ball movement. Jake Rust wheeling his way in, and another little sidewinder. Trust in Rust. He's got another one. Like the ball movement on the perimeter early, then it was Jake Rust taking control. Watch it here. He's by that defender. 2 others tried to step in and help out, but it's too late. Jake Rust beating the goalkeeper for the second time today. Multiple goals for Jake Rust in 11 games this season. Jake Rust, another guy that was a 2023 ODAC first-teamer. 41 goals in 21 games last year. So now this season, I believe, counting today, Rust is up to 39 in 16 games. We'll double-check all the numbers at halftime. Wow. Bulldozer play there. How about Matteo Cicerelli? You know those face-off guys are tough. They love contact. Cicerelli falls right in that category. File that one away for things that you expect to see from the face-off specialist. Brute force from number 20, Matteo Cicerelli, a sophomore from Crofton, Maryland. It's Lynchburg ball, and we have exactly 60 seconds remaining in half number 1. So Lynchburg did get to double digits. 10-4, good buddy. Lynchburg on top 6 right now. 10-4, the Lynchburg lead. Looking for more. Dylan Wolf catches the ball, moves to his left. We'll have another Lynchburg timeout before we see the final 46 seconds and change of half number 1. Hornets 10, Seahawks 4 on the Lynchburg Hornets Sports Network.
College has given me the flexibility to pursue my passions and my interests, and I've recreated my identity for myself aside from just being an athlete.
My greatest personal discovery has been that I am capable of doing things that I didn't know I was capable of doing.
To be able to study what I wanted to and continue to play the sport I love, all of those things came together very nicely in one package in Division III.
A shot at the Lynchburg timeout huddle there as Coach Steve Kadelka on the whiteboard there drawing up some plays. And it's always interesting in sports, you know, when the players and the coaches say, yeah, we drew up a play in the timeout huddle. Typically, it's going to be something you've practiced and rehearsed before. And just a slight reminder there on the board of, hey, what we're trying to do. In football, they talk about drawing one up in the dirt there. And I suppose it could be something completely brand new, potentially. But typically, it is something you've worked on. And maybe on the whiteboard there, you're just talking about something specific that St. Mary's is giving you defensively. So you may have a slight change in positioning or action. And let's see how fruitful it is for Lynchburg. 30 seconds left to play. Full speed from Riley Mitchell around the screen. Still has it. He'll wing one towards the cage, but it's saved by Cullen McKay. Down to 20 seconds. Let's see if St. Mary's wants to try to get something off. Yeah, they do. A long shot. I think that was Jake Rust that climbed the ladder to take that one out of the sky. No, rather Riley Mitchell on the far right sideline. Just leaping to snare that one. St. Mary's will keep the possession. Reese Small is going to get it started. sees the clock, knows the situation, down to 5 seconds. Small trying to work through a tight cover. They'll feed to the middle. Not a terrible setup there considering the time and score situation. It was Joshua Martell that actually got one off in the middle, but it was blocked by Tyler Hadley. So a good first half for Lynchburg comes to an end. The Hornets lead 10-4 over the Seahawks from St. Mary's College of Maryland. We will be back in about 5 minutes or so to recap the first half. We'll give you some numbers, and we will get set for the third period from Schellenberger Field. It's Lynchburg on top of St. Mary's. You're watching it on the Lynchburg Hornets Sports Network.
My name is Davion Washington Jr. I have the honor of serving as the student body president. I have 5 little siblings. I'm the oldest of 6 siblings, and they look up to me. I'm setting the tone. I get to develop myself, make myself a better individual, but also I'm helping future generations, not even my family, but just future generations in general. I found my passion here. I found, the love for what I want to do. I just really had an amazing time here. It's changed, my outlook on life. You don't have to be famous to change lives. You don't have to be on the big screen or whatever. I change lives now, and I hope to continue to do that. Just same way that the University of Lynchburg has changed my life for the better.
All right, my name is Joshua Carr. I am a senior. I am a theater major as well as a history minor. I love the arts. I love acting. I love entertaining. I live in 5th Street, the historic black neighborhood. The money came in, transfer, scholarship, all that. I appreciate that greatly. I pay my own tuition. I ain't got no help. I pay everything myself. I mean, I'm smart too. So they gave it like, you smart, here. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that though. You come here to do a job. I came here to do a job. A student's job is to get that degree and make something of ourselves. We got everything for you. We got you a 24-hour library. You got these sorority fraternities. We got the shoot for you. Is you gonna put it on? That's how University of Lynchburg is. Success is in the details. You know what I'm saying? It's like you learn it, know better, do better. What I love is they allow us to speak. They want our voices to be heard. They want us to talk. They want us to bring up the discomfort. They respect our point of views. They respect Black Lives Matter. They respect the LGBT community. They respect those. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love about my school. They respect that, and they allow us to showcase and voice our expressions. I love the diversity here. I love the different interests of people here. I can act, dance, sing, box, play football. I can do it all. You know what I'm saying? I can teach somebody that doesn't know what I know, and that person can teach me something that I don't know that they know. That's what you get here. You get diversity. You get different people with different knowledge coming together, sharing information and helping each other out. That's what I love. That's why I say people. I love the people here. College, think about it. If it's not for you, fall back. If it's for you, go further with it. And University of Lynchburg will be that choice. It's gonna be right there. They're gonna make the shoe. They're gonna do what it do. It's up for you to put that shoe on. So that's what I say.
Be ready for anything, okay?
Come on, let's go together. Together, let's go. Come on. Let's go, keep going.
Sorry, that's the best flip.
Straight? Straight up, yep. Yeah.
Cool.
Good one. All right, guys, you see the meat grinder down here? Stay in the boat. Let's go. Oh, what you think of that? Woo!
Welcome back, One Nation. Kyle Haney under the headset, behind the microphone, in the press box, and on the call with you here as Lynchburg leads St. Mary's 10-4. You're seeing some of the reasons why. Good save there from Cullen McKay for St. Mary's, but he has been under heavy duress. It is that typical Lynchburg attack that we have become accustomed to. Grant Voigt has 2 goals. Jake Rust has 2 goals. And Dylan Wolf has 2 goals for Lynchburg. There's the 3 with multiples. Spencer Vandenberg 1, Brody Mason 1, Cole Apparandi 1, Liam Holman with 1. Riley Mitchell has an assist, Voigt with an assist, Rust with an assist. It really has been coming at all angles from Lynchburg. I thought the first quarter was good for St. Mary's. We talk about how Lynchburg typically dominates that first quarter. And coming into the game, Lynchburg had outscored opponents 73-20 in quarter 1. Well, it was just a 3-2 Lynchburg lead after our first period of play. So I think you could argue that's a small win for St. Mary's. They just have not been able to keep pace at the moment. For the Seahawks, they have a goal from Declan Horton. They have a goal from, we just go down the list here. It was Gavin McKay that had a really nice goal. Number 25, Drew Goldscheider has a good goal out there. And then also number 19, Nate Hochran with a goal. So 4 goals from 4 different goal scorers for St. Mary's. Lynchburg pretty good in all the other statistical categories. Let's run them down for you. Just a small lead in the ground balls for Lynchburg, 22-21 from the Seahawks. Lynchburg is 8 of 9 on clears. St. Mary's is 11 of 15. Face-off still split right down the middle, bang on at 8 apiece. It was 3-3 in quarter number 1, so that trend has continued. Lynchburg has 6 caused turnovers. St. Mary's just 3. St. Mary's has turned it over more in general, 14 of them to just 8 from the Lynchburg Hornets. So something will need to change for St. Mary's. They have time, but you got to get busy. I think you got to have a really good third quarter here if you're St. Mary's, if you expect to have a chance in the ball game. So Lynchburg has 3 players with 2 goals. They'll be on hat trick watch. That includes Grant Voigt, Jake Rust, and Dylan Wolf. Dylan Wolf now multiple goals in his last 5 games in a row. He is really, really playing good lacrosse. Opening battle there in the third quarter. We'll go to Lynchburg's Mikey Krause. Watch out! Krause has scored! Mikey Kraus goal alert. Yes, sir. Michael Kraus, I believe that's goal number 2 this season. Yeah, he had a memorable one that was all over social media, but now Kraus has doubled the goal total. Lynchburg is up the lead 11-4. Mikey Kraus just never stops working. That's goal number 4 in his career. Michael Kraus, number 56, gets the third quarter party started in style. Brought his own goal to the party. Riley Frankel's on to try to dig one out and clamp down. Here's another long battle in the middle. Lynchburg will win another. It's Ian McCarthy that came out of the fire with it. Spin move. Watch out. Lynchburg didn't have numbers but thought about taking a shot. I think it was Riley Hastings who thought better of it. Just let the offense get out there. Here comes Riley Mitchell just in front of midfield. Left side. Now he'll angle in. Sprints to his left. There's 14 left to play in the third. And Lynchburg has already scored a quick one. The Fogo, the face-off goal. Oh, my goodness, what a setup. Riley Hastings caught a pass, then tried to go behind the back. That was outstanding. Cullen McKay with another save. I believe that's McKay still in net. Let's find out. Actually, I think it's changed. I think it's Ty Grove. Ty Grove is in net now for St. Mary's. Marcus Coleman catches a pass, looking around, jogging to the right sideline. Tyler Hadley still between the pipes for Lynchburg. Watching his team score goals frequently again. Always a nice feeling to be less busy in the workspace there. Hadley is set. Watch out. Nice little run through there from Johnny McGrain. McGrain went through the Lynchburg defense, shredding them up, but couldn't convert from point-blank range. St. Mary's will reset. Keegan Price, he's the leading assist man. He has not been very active as well, so Lynchburg's really taken away all the primary options. Price tried to drop the shoulder and score. He lost the ball on the way in. Down low, Tyler Hadley picks one up near knee height there and gets a break started for Lynchburg. A good sequence defensively for Lynchburg. Ulrich's directing traffic, lobs one over the top of a jumping defender to Liam Holman. Holman will look around, stick handling, turns his back, wants to phone a friend. Now he'll decide to run again. Scoop toss to number 31, Cole Aprandy, who's in there. He's got one goal. Finn Schmidt has not scored. Could be a likely candidate to be the next Hornet to get one in the cage. Good shot right there. Bouncer, that is in. That's 2 for Spencer Vandenberg. The reigning ODAC Player of the Week has scored again. Spencer Vandenberg, 33 goals in 19 games last season. Spencer Vandenberg had 0 goals against Shenandoah. It was 10 points across 2 games the week before. That got him the Old Dominion Athletic Conference Offensive Player of the Week. Spencer Vandenberg now with 23 this season. Spencer Vandenberg, the sophomore from Glenview, Illinois, Cook County, Illinois, for Spencer Vandenberg. Scores another one. That makes him the 4th Lynchburg Hornet with multiple goals. 4th player on hat trick watch, too. All the guys with multiple have 2 at the moment. Here's one of them, Jake Rust. He'll jog around. Slings it back to Riley Mitchell, who sends it right sideline to Dylan Wolf. Wolf attacking the seam, tried to load up. Now he'll go the other direction, backs away, feeds it behind the net to Riley Hastings. Now Riley Mitchell. Fast feet on the move. Dylan Wolf goes left, now right, spinning. Still dangerous, always dangerous. Jake Rust looking for room to operate. Operate he will. That's surgical right there from Jake Rust and the Lynchburg Hornets. It is a hat trick for Trusty Rusty. Great pass from Dylan Wolf. Rust did not take long. Nice assist by Wolf. Looks like Dylan Wolf is over 20 assists now this season. Jake Rust. That will be a hat trick. And that will be just another in a long list of incredible, incredible performances. 7th hat trick of the season. 3 or better, because you got to remember Jake Rust has 3 4-goal games, and he's got 2 6-goal games this season. 2 6-packs for Jake Rust. 13-4, biggest lead for Lynchburg. Cam Ash on a jog. Pass right goal line extended. Now he'll look around, some speed, wraparound coming maybe. No, angles away from the net. Bounces one up to, I believe it's Spencer Vandenberg. Yep. Vandenberg right side to Colby Haug. Haug will do the same. Moving past the goal line. Sprints through. Just run and repeat right here for Lynchburg. Cam Ash drops the right shoulder, passes. New play coming in for Lynchburg. Finn Schmidt has it. Still 25 on the shot clock. Finn Schmidt passing the ball to Vandenberg. Vandenberg hopping right, dangerous, and scoring. Yes, he is dangerous. Spencer Vandenberg does have a hat trick. Just bouncing around, so light on his feet. Kind of pogo stick hopping right here. Accelerates, tight window. He's angled him. Spencer Vandenberg has beaten number 24, Ty Grove. Lynchburg by 10, 14-4. St. Mary's needs to take time. We'll catch our breath on the Lynchburg Hornets Sports Network.
Want to have some outdoor adventures while getting a degree at the same time? At the University of Lynchburg, we have an on-campus zip line and rope course. Plus, we offer adventure trips that cost less than a cup of coffee. And did I mention our beautiful scenery? We're a university for students looking for something more than just books. Welcome to your new adventure experience.
A correction, Lacrosse fans. It was Colby Haug with that most recent goal, not Spencer Vandenberg. But Lynchburg does lead 14-4, 10-goal advantage. Didn't get that one wrong. Lynchburg with a really good setup. And just confirming with the live stats, which is a great way to watch the game. LynchburgSports.com. Yeah, Haug with 1 goal, 1 assist as well. Spencer Vandenberg, 2 goals on 2 shots for Vandenberg. He's that efficient. But Colby Haug with the most recent goal. Great stuff there. Lynchburg led by 1 at the end of the first quarter. It was a 10-4 lead at the halftime break. So that means it's a 4-0 start to period number 3. It was a great start to the second half for Lynchburg with the Michael Kraus Fogo, the face-off goal. Second time he's done that this year. Battle for that one. It's a no-holds-barred kickball game. Lynchburg comes up with it. Darren Palma holds it away. Now feeds it to Finn Schmidt. Schmidt looking in. Passes the ball back. It'll be Riley Mitchell that'll set up the offense. Great work there from Darren Palma. Jr. was really active on that opening sequence from the face-off. And got a nice possession for Lynchburg. Doing the dirty work. Palma always does. Riley Mitchell on the sprint. Pop passing again for Lynchburg. Around the perimeter at the moment. Riley Mitchell's going to set up a dodge, spinning. Double team came. Nice job by number 14, Bryce Howard, to get in the mix defensively and wall up right there in front of Riley Mitchell. Good idea to try to pass just outside the cage there on the left goal line extended. But it skipped free. Lynchburg will maintain the possession. Still 20 on the shot clock. Riley Hastings. He'll dance around. Skipping in, now passing back to Finn Schmidt. Schmidt with the ball on the stick. Looking to turn and shoot. He will. It's wide right. Partially deflected, it looked like. 9 minutes exactly left to play in the third. Now shot clock is at 7. I think it's the second time clock's been under 10 for Lynchburg offensively. Got to get one off. They do. Jake Russ with a big banger, but that's also wide. Lynchburg will turn it over via the shot clock. Credit St. Mary's. They took another timeout. They took one in the first half and played really good after that. Sometimes those well-placed timeouts do really count for something. That was a good defensive sequence right there for the Seahawks. Ty Grove still in net, it looks like, for them. Actually, maybe a third goalkeeper. I think it is. I think it's a third goalkeeper for... No, it's just Cullen McKay. Cullen McKay, the starter's back out there for St. Mary's. The penalty flag comes out. We'll get it sorted out. It is going to be a penalty on Lynchburg. So a man-up opportunity for St. Mary's. And this all still coming after the timeout. Let's see if the Seahawks can get anything from this. Dom Zingo on one knee having a conversation with assistant coach Ben Feintuck right now, discussing the incident in question. So it's 6 on 5 Lacrosse here at the moment. Let's see how St. Mary's opts to play this. There's a leading goal scorer, Joshua Martell. He's going to catch and shoot. What a save. Martell is disappointed. But, man, just a great save from Tyler Hadley. Martell's probably thinking, I knew I had that one by him. Tyler Hadley. A rejection and a control. Joshua Martell, 55 goals on the season. And he has really been limited and basically taken away completely by the Lynchburg defense. Hats off to Coach Steve Kudelka and the game plan. They have been right on Martell. And the leading assist man, Keegan Price, he hasn't done a ton either. He's got 42 assists on the season, but pretty quiet here so far today. Lynchburg leading by 10. 7:25 left to play in the third period. Liam Holman with the salsa moves, trying to get around the defender. He'll pass instead. Grant Voigt operating from X, now sprints out in the crouch, back to the goal. Riley Hastings, stutter step, downhill, looking in, did not pull the trigger. 7 minutes left to play, and the shot clock is under 10 again for Lynchburg. Back-to-back possessions, this has happened. Liam Holman tried to take one there, saved by Cullen McKay. Starter is back in net for St. Mary's. He yielded the cage for a bit to Ty Grove, but now it's McKay back out there. St. Mary's back on offense, trailing by 10, looking to get back in this thing. Dylan Schuster, fifth-year man, will hustle and get in the middle of the defense there for Lynchburg. It's also Alex Blanchard spreading on from the sideline. Schuster got the stick in the belly. Good job to bother the offense. And how about another save from Tyler Hadley? Outlet pass, Lynchburg trying to run. Ian McCarthy, he'll give the ball up quickly. Here comes Blanchard, just working his way in. This one banged off of Riley Hastings' stick. He bumped into the referee. Hastings looked like body language was trying to plead his case with the official over there. That fell on deaf ears. St. Mary's thought they were going to have an offensive possession, maybe not. This ball's on the carpet, now scooped by Drew Goldscheider. Goldscheider had a really good goal in the first half. St. Mary's is yet to score in period 3, and we've got less than 5.5 remaining in this third quarter. Gavin McKay scored the first one for St. Mary's. Out of his basket to a teammate. McKay might get it back right here. Good feed in front. They were looking for Martell, but Lynchburg took it away. Spin move and a shot by Goldscheider, and another save from Tyler Hadley. So good back there. Hadley has seen it perfectly. Lynchburg, the defense in front of him, has once again been rock solid. Dylan Wolf with a dodge right over the top of a defender. Lost him in his tracks. Wolf has it on a return pass from Finn Schmidt. Now the ball is with Riley Mitchell, left side. Waiting on the call in the setup. Jake Rust is off the sideline in the mix. Rust has a hat trick. Jake Rust, multiple goals in 11 games now this season. Here's Jake Rust. Overhead pass, snapped it over pretty quick to Riley Mitchell, who's going to dance around behind the net with 4:12 left to play in the third period. Lynchburg by 10, 14-4. Riley Mitchell looking left, now spinning the other direction, still spinning. Here's Jake Rust, right slot. Dylan Wolf now. Wolf, good job to maintain possession even while falling down there. That's high skill. Pass was sharp to Spencer Vandenberg, maybe a little too sharp. Lynchburg picks it up. Shot clock at 3. Rust has to go. Got it off again, but wide right. So in the first half, I think Lynchburg had one possession that got under 10 seconds in the shot clock. It's been 3 separate times here in half number 2 that they've let that happen. Probably by design. You never know. Could be defensive changes from St. Mary's. Probably need to give the Seahawks their share of credit. Seahawks in the blue top with the yellow helmets and the white shorts. Lynchburg, white jersey, blue bottoms, and a black helmet. Tyler Hadley got another one. Oh, referee's going to blow the whistle and call it a goal. Hadley will now politic and plead his case. Referee from this near left sideline came running in. He seemed to see it pretty quickly. And here we go. You can be your own ref there on the replay. It did look like from that angle that it got across the goal line. So there you go. Refs seem to get that one right. Number 32, Johnny McGrain. Johnny McGrain, a 5'7" senior, scores one. First of the half for St. Mary's. Lynchburg is leading the third quarter 4-1. They were on top 10-4 at halftime. A chance maybe for some momentum for the Seahawks. Under 3 to play now in the third period. Billy Higgins, rid of it quickly to number 22, Gavin McKay. McKay's got it behind the net to Price. Price, the leading assist man, looking over the chessboard. Now he passes it to number 6, Declan Horton, who ran through a defender. It'll be Lynchburg ball. Hornets on the sprint. It was number 46, the senior Owen Hacker. That was in 5th gear down the middle and then offloading to a teammate. Now it's Grant Voigt jogging from right to left. He'll run off the high ball screen. Voigt trying to get downhill, steps into one, but it's high on the shot attempt. We've got 2:12 left to play in the third. 14-5, the Lynchburg advantage is currently at 9. They were up 10 a few moments ago before a goal from Gavin McKay. Lynchburg looking to get into their motion offense. Grant Voigt ducking low, passes away from the direction he was running. Spencer Vandenberg tried to go over the shoulder. That was wide left. Picked up by the St. Mary's defense. Bounce pass to the goalie, Cullen McKay. And McKay sends it up. The call was push it from the Seahawks sideline. They actually look like they're kind of dropping the pace now. Joshua Martell will send it to Jake Levy on the move. Now Levy up to number 32, Johnny McGrain. Good shot fake there. Lynchburg defense just so steady, ready for seemingly every angle of attack. And they've really taken away Joshua Martell. Can't overstate that. Over the shoulder crank from number 19, Nate Hochgren, but that's saved again by Tyler Hadley. Really, Hadley's putting together one of his better games. Talk about a step-down blast. That's Riley Hastings. He's between the pipes for one. Lynchburg's lead is up to 10, 15-5. Watch this. This is exactly how you teach it right there. Stepping down, left foot gets planted, high leverage, high velocity coming from Riley Hastings, the sophomore from Alpharetta, Georgia, has beaten the goalie. Last game, Riley Hastings scored a hat trick on 5 shots, 5th hat trick of the season. That gave him back-to-back. Riley Hastings, 23 goals, 30 assists last season. A good scramble for that. Lynchburg's going to win another possession. No disrespect to the Seahawks, but it just feels like the Hornets are outworking St. Mary's. And maybe it's felt that way since about the second quarter on. Seahawks have taken timeouts. I think they've made adjustments. I think Coach Jason Childs has really tried to push the right buttons. But this Lynchburg team is rolling right now. Tyler Hadley in net. He's been outstanding. There's a really good save. Nice stuff from Cullen McKay. Popped out briefly. Then he slammed down on it with a big clamp to keep it from going anywhere else. Third quarter's done. Horn will blow. Lynchburg ups the lead to 10. 15-5, the Lynchburg advantage. We've got 3 in the rear view. Fourth period coming up next on the Lynchburg Hornets Sports Network.
Get your career in the game by enrolling in the University of Lynchburg MBA program with an emphasis in sport management. This program opens the doors to new possibilities for a variety of careers, from being an athletic director or working in athletic administration to working for professional organizations, your favorite team, to running a local Parks and Rec department. And employers are increasingly requesting and preferring individuals who have postgraduate education, specifically looking for an MBA. And so the University of Lynchburg Sport Management concentration in the MBA program sets you up for success, and it sets you apart from the many other people looking for jobs in the industry. Learn from winners. Here you will learn from professors and mentors who have spent their careers doing exactly what you want to do. Increase your marketability in an $83 billion industry. If you have a 3.0 GPA, the GMAT is waived. There's no application fee, admissions occurs on a rolling basis, and our online program is ideal for working adults. When you enroll in this program, you enroll in the opportunity to learn from the best of the best. Your professors have a wealth of experience working in the sport industry that they share with you in the classroom setting. Get in the game by getting your MBA with a sport management concentration at the University of Lynchburg. Just now, Hollywood, here I come. Hey, I meant, yeah.
We're going to show you some of Tyler Hadley's 8 saves here when we get a little bit of a brief stoppage in play. Number 0, Agent 0, Tyler Hadley has been lights out between the pipes today. He's let in 5. It's a 15-5 ball game. Tyler Hadley has made some great ones. Michael Kraus, the first goal in the third quarter there. Mikey Kraus with his second of the season, right off the face-off, never stopped running and got in front. And Lynchburg ups the lead. They were on top 10-4 at halftime, now a 10-goal cushion. What a takeaway right there. More absolute thievery. Is it Dom Zingo? Looking for Zingo to turn there. It was either Dom Zingo or Steve Ulrichs. I could tell that on the jersey. Steve Ulrichs that time. Lynchburg will give the Lacrosse ball back shortly after. St. Mary's is in the offensive zone. Trailing by 10. Seahawks have shown some good fight. They're getting after it. 3 goals for Jake Rust for Lynchburg. 2 from Grant Voigt. Scramble in front. Lynchburg's going to get this one. That is Dom Zingo that will pick this up and reboot the offense. Try for the clear first, of course, but yeah, Lynchburg will get that done. 2 for Spencer Vandenberg today, 2 for Dylan Wolf. Mikey Kraus has the 1. Brody Mason with 1. Colby Haug 1. Riley Hastings 1. Cole Operandi 1. That one was wide right for Spencer Vandenberg. He was looking for the hat trick there but missed. Liam Holman has a goal for Lynchburg. Lynchburg with it's 15 goals on 39 shots. Lynchburg has 7 caused turnovers. Really doing so many things right. Vandenberg with the ball briefly. Now it's Jake Rust. Shot attempt was partially deflected. Good close out by Marcus Coleman to make him uncomfortable. Lynchburg with 35 on the shot clock. They let it get under 10 a few times in that third period. They ended up getting some shots off, some buzzer beater kind of shots on the shot clock. Maybe not the highest of quality. Here's Riley Mitchell. Stutter step, moving left, spinning right, passing back to Vandenberg. A lot of space there, but that's off the mark. Missed to the right again. Cullen McKay back in goal for St. Mary's. Still looks to be Tyler Hadley in there for Lynchburg. See if T. Had plays the full 60 in this one. Takeaway just right out of thin air by Darren Palma, using the long pole to grab that one nicely. Up in front. Nice save by Cullen McKay. He's had a few gems of his own. We have seen some things that you could put on your goaltending highlight reel from both of these guys. Ty Grove also was between the pipes some for St. Mary's. Tyler Hadley with 8 saves. I'd say about 4 or 5 of them have been really special. 15-5, Lynchburg by 10. St. Mary's in the offensive zone again. St. Mary's will make a change as number 9, Nick Macheron, sneaks on. Here's number 6, Declan Horton, who scored in the first half. Lynchburg with a tight defensive cover. Darren Palma helped get that one free, didn't give chase after it. Instead, he's directing traffic now. Number 9, Macheron, moving to right goal line extended. 4 minutes into this fourth period. No big action just yet. 15-5. No goal scoring yet is what I should say. The action has been outstanding really the entire game. And there's a shot clock violation. Nice defensive stand from Lynchburg once again. Lynchburg on the season allows 9 goals per game. They score over 14.5 per game. In the last 5, the numbers look even better than that for Lynchburg. Last 5 games, they're right at 17 goals per game and 7.6 allowed. Looks like those ODAC semifinals will be here on Thursday, May 2nd. And I say here, talking about on the calendar, but also here, Schellenberger Field. Lynchburg will host an opponent to be determined. Great setup up front. Spencer Vandenberg denied again. Good pass from Grant Voigt. No denying that one as Riley Hastings picked up the rebound, loose ball, got in the shooting zone and scored it. There's the first stop. Hastings picks it up. Little pass fake. That also gives him some momentum to shoot it by the goalie. It is goal number 16 for Lynchburg. Biggest lead of the game is right now 16-5 for the Hornets. 16-5 for Lynchburg. So nice there from Riley Hastings. Right place, right time, kind of a little scoop and score goal. Keeping that nose to the grindstone, as always. Riley Hastings, it looks like goal number 29 of the season for him. Second of the afternoon for Riley Hastings. Here comes Nate Hochran skipping in. Forced down behind the net by Aiden Olmstead, who's in there playing defense for Lynchburg. Olmstead is a 6-foot junior from North Carolina. Under 10 to play in this game. Lynchburg leads 16-5. Kyler Mahoney at the X defending with the long pole. Now it's number 52, Luke Meadows, defensively for Lynchburg. That'll handle the point of attack. Oh, maybe a slight missed assignment there, and Nate Hochran took advantage. I think it's Hochran's second of the game. We'll confirm that. If you can see here on the replay, watch three defenders kind of looking around, looking for the ball, lost sight of Hochran, and he scored it. Tough one there for Tyler Hadley. He's on an island. Is it Andrew Miller in goal? Let's see. Let's see if we can figure it out for Lynchburg. Good goal there for Hochran, though. Yes, he becomes the first Seahawk to score two. First Seahawk with multiple goals is number 19, Nate Hochran, the 6'3" junior from Towson, Maryland. High lob pass to the far left sideline. Seahawks will continue to work at the edge of that left boundary. Now getting it to the middle. And it's right behind the goal now. Billy Higgins, right goal line extended. Back up to number 22, Gavin McKay. McKay with the ball. Bothered by number 40, Luke Brookman. Brookman with some muscular defense on that side for Lynchburg. There was number 15, Will Hicks, with a little bull rush into the body. Gavin McKay is going to pick it up again. No, this is Keegan Price, leading assist man. He'll sprint out, back in, shoot, too high. Price, a 6-foot junior from Upper Falls, Maryland. Price does have one assist, so 43 on the season for him. He's also scored 12 goals this season. Definitely a pass-first kind of offensive player. There's a duck of the head by Declan Horton. Scramble in front. Lynchburg will collect. And yeah, that is number 3, Andrew Miller back there. So Miller got beat on that last one. But savvy and sturdy on that exchange in the dirt in front of the net. Lynchburg by 10, 16-6. They got that to an 11-goal advantage at one point. Remember, Lynchburg led by 1 at the end of 1. On top by 6 at halftime. And now up by 10. Colby Haug will use some speed. Good pass right in the slot. Nice save. And it was really, really good. Brody Mason was looking for goal, too. Cullen McKay. Again, he saved some nice ones. I think he'll have a few bumps and bruises on the lower extremities there, but although you look at the score line, again, it's hard to say that when your team's down 10, but I think Cullen McKay's done a lot of his part. Be interesting to see, get his thoughts. You know, that's always interesting when you look at those goalies, what their standards are, what their hopes are. Yes, you want to win first. It's always the team concept. Sometimes there's not a lot you can do. Cam Ash with a touch, unloads pretty quickly. Brody Mason on the move, shoots it, skips out. Wide shot from Brody Mason. Lynchburg's going to pick up the ball. Henry Fowler? Yes, Fowler. Now on the sprint, got by a defender, throttles down. Still, no, he lost the ball. Good takeaway. Number 88, Quentin Hatfield. Quentin Hatfield with a little rip and run there. 16-6, Lynchburg by 10. 6.5 to play. It's all over but the shouting now. Question will be, how much does Lynchburg win by? St. Mary's, probably not enough time to complete a comeback. They'll continue to play hard, of course, and St. Mary's will get ready for their United East Conference semifinals this Tuesday. Lynchburg at home in the semifinals of the Old Dominion Athletic Conference on Thursday, May the 2nd. Opponent TBD. Caden Hinchy has made himself available for a pass. Now it was Colby Haug right back to Hinchy, right side. Ball goes behind the net for Lynchburg. A wheel in and score. And that was number 54. 5'4" Henry Fowler on the goal.
Scored by number 54.
Yes, it is. Henry Fowler. Watch this. Watch him just find a crack right there. Did he go near post right between the body and the steal? There was no room there. There was no daylight. Great shot by Henry Fowler. Looked like he snuck it between the crack of the goalie, Cullen McKay, and that near post. Just forced it in there. So Lynchburg on top by 11 again. This match is the biggest advantage of the day. 17-6. Lynchburg on top. Face-off win again for Lynchburg. Team stats are all looking good here for Lynchburg. We can run them down. Face-offs still pretty close to even. Lynchburg has won 14. St. Mary's has won 13. Lynchburg's caused 8 turnovers. Ground balls are even, 35 and 35. Said it felt like Lynchburg was outworking St. Mary's. That stat doesn't back up that thought process. I guess my point could still be true, but statistically the ground balls are split even. Lynchburg 47 shots to just 26 from St. Mary's. Lynchburg has been peppering the goal. Early, often, and all day. Shots are going in from Lynchburg. 17 of them have gone in. This is number 37, Tyler Duffy, making an appearance. Duffy has the ball back, stick handling, looking around, one hand. Now he'll pass. It looked like just a clean whiff from Ryan Hildebrand. Tap back in Hildebrand's direction, and then he got leveled. Number 13, Brandon Dubkowski. Just going rogue out there, but it will be a possession takeover from St. Mary's. Now Lynchburg with some bruising play of their own. That'll be a penalty against Lynchburg. Patrick Marshall, I think, came in just to return the favor on the body check. 17-6, Lynchburg by 11. See what kind of fight St. Mary's shows in this last 4:05. Jake Levy on the sprint. Tosses to middle. Got knocked out of the stick of Declan Horton, but it will stay with St. Mary's. Still stay with St. Mary's. Under 4 to play now. Caden Price scoops it up. Junior from Upper Falls, Maryland, does have 1 assist today. Toe drag move. Well, he passed it to himself. That was crafty. I don't know if he lost it, but kind of looked like he one-handed it to himself. A little rainbow up and over a defender. Crafty stuff. Nate Hochran lowers the right shoulder. Now he'll zip it on down the line to a teammate. Price made a defender miss, then backed away. Catch and move from Johnny McGrain. In front it goes to Horton, but he cannot close the deal. Shot clock is down to 12 and counting, under 10 now for St. Mary's. Oh, knocked away. What a defensive play. Active hands, active pole. Really sharp from Will Schimmer, senior. Scheimer from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, with a nice takeaway. Brody Mason loose and scoring. Brody Mason with multiple in this game now. A strike moving left to right. Give Will Scheimer, the senior, a lot of credit there. Brody Mason, the beneficiary of all that hard work on the defensive side. It's a good defensive sequence even before that, as Lynchburg got the St. Mary's shot clock under 10. I think it was even under 5 when when Will Scheimer made that play. Face-off win for Lynchburg. Zach Phillips, underhand toss back to the goalie, who looks like Eric Allen now. Yes, it is number 41, Eric Allen, in net for Lynchburg. Eric Allen, he's going to go on a little sojourn down midfield. Lynchburg will turn that one over. Looks like number 16, Chase Wesley, has played some in goal. So Lynchburg's used 4 between the pipes. They did that against Shenandoah on Wednesday. And the great thing about being up big, you can use some different combinations, different personnel. Number 34, Matt Crone, freshman defender, getting his long pole in the game. 2 goals for Grant Voigt, 3 for Jake Rust. Holman has 1, Riley Hastings 2, Brandy 1, Howg 1, Brody Mason with 2, Spencer Vandenberg 2, Dylan Wolf 2, Henry Fowler and Mikey Kraus have 1 apiece for Lynchburg. A well-rounded, balanced scoring effort once again. 18-6, Lynchburg by 12, up by a dozen. This is their biggest advantage of the afternoon. Just over 90 to play in the game. Let's see if Lynchburg will get one more here. A cherry on top kind of goal, perhaps. Shot clock is down to 25. Number 37, Tyler Duffy, looking around. Duffy sends one over his shoulder. Ethan Cotter in the game. Turnover. Carter Bez was in the neighborhood for Lynchburg, but could not get the ball. Now St. Mary's may have the final shot in this one. Down to 60. Lynchburg is going to move to 12-5 on the season. St. Mary's will fall to 11-6. Score line still in question, though. We'll see if Joshua Martell can score. He's got a streak going. He's scored in every game, all 16. Triple coverage there for Lynchburg. It actually became quadruple coverage as number 12, Will Scheimer, jumped in there again. All right, Scheimer's on the move. Maybe senior could get a long pole goal, possibly. Ethan Cotter lost it. Turnover. Down to 14 seconds. Here comes Gavin McKay. Transition offense, step down. Low shot saved. Nice save by number 41, Eric Allen. And there you go. The final horn sounds. It's a senior day win for Lynchburg. They beat St. Mary's 18-6. Hornets get all sorts of production offensively. Tyler Hadley was outstanding between the pipes. And we've got the video proof to show you if you need it. We'll send you out with some great highlights. Thank you so much for watching this one. Yeah, here comes the Tyler Hadley save. Watch that right out of the air. He was really good today. Lynchburg was really good in all phases of this game. Such a fun one to watch. Great way to send the seniors out. We will have more home action here at Schellenberger Field. Lynchburg, Thursday, May 2nd, will host an opponent to be determined in the semifinals of the Old Dominion Athletic Conference Tournament. There's Mikey Kraus, senior Fogo. Nice shot right there by Kraus. It was a fun day. Lynchburg improves to 12-5 overall. They're 6-1 at home. Lynchburg has won 6 in a row, and the Hornets have gotten victories in 9 of their last 10. St. Mary's College of Maryland Seahawks, they fall to 11-6. They're in action in their conference semifinals this Tuesday, April 30th. We'll say so long from Shelley. Thank you for tuning in. Lynchburg wins it 18-6 over St. Mary's. You saw it all live on the Lynchburg Hornets Sports Network.